All right. Okay, it's time to get started. It's finally that time. We're gonna get actually started with this narrative now. Took a bit, but I'm very confident with the way this is gonna turn out. So just stick with me. This is gonna get done pretty soon. I'm actually looking for this to get released in a week, so we'll see. So let's start this off with a strong intro. We'll probably do section 1. I'm giving myself at least 20 minutes worth of work time tonight. Let's see. So Tatari is based on rumors. So what if the stories we tell ourselves? Yeah. What if the stories we tell ourselves become reality? And take shape in the world. What if the stories we tell ourselves become reality and take shape in the world? This is the reality of Tatari. Oh, before I forget, so I'm working on this and the Yumineko video congruently. I started the outline for the Yumineko one yesterday, but I'm thinking I'm gonna release these two at the same time. My other horror thing is gonna be released on Christmas, which I'm probably gonna end up releasing all 3 of those videos on Christmas. So I don't have to rush things. So I think this is at least 2 weeks. I'm pretty sure people will be patient and can wait 2 weeks for an upload. But that's what I'm thinking about doing, just doing a massive upload of just 3 massive videos on Christmas. But we'll see. But because I think this might be done in a week. It just really depends. But if anything, I'll just release this first because this is going to be the shorter one because we don't need to make this that long. This should only really be seen as an introductory to Tatari. Okay, so what if the stories we tell ourselves become reality and take shape in the world? This is the reality of Tatari. It is not alive. Yeah, it is. It's not alive. It is not alive in a conventional sense. It is not alive in a conventional sense. Yet it moves. Yeah. Yet it moves. We can be dramatic here. We'll be a little bit dramatic. Yet it moves. Yet it moves. It acts. It acts. It responds. We just need 3. We don't need to go like that crazy. It responds. And as usual, and if anyone has a request for a Tight Moon video like this, just let me know. I got a plethora of knowledge. It's just nowadays with FGO, things are getting out of hand because they just keep on introducing new stuff. And it's like, it's so hard to keep up with things, especially with FGO. Alright, what if the stories we tell ourselves become reality and take shape in the world? This is the reality of Tatari. It is not alive in the conventional sense, yet it moves, it acts, it responds. It exists. It exists. It exists wherever fear, rumors. Do I always say wherever? Yeah, I do. Wherever fear, rumor, and belief converge. Yeah, belief converge. Oh, we're doing straight up weep tonight. It's as if. We ourselves. All right. As usual, don't drink unless you're old and your bones hurt. Share stories. The shared stories. The shared stories that grow repetition because it's a game of telephone. Hey, here's this is what's happening. This is what's happening. This is what's happening. Somehow, some way, it's so convoluted and shit just hits the fan. The shared stories that grow with repetition. I can actually spell. They all give Tatari form. See, topics like this are easier to talk about because Type Moon doesn't really deal with the crazy. Well, let me rephrase that. Compare Type Moon to like the Nasuverse. Yeah, like there are theories in regards to certain things in Type Moon, but not on the level of like Ryokishi's work. Like, oh my god, like this is easy. I can just pick a topic out of my ass and be like, hey, let me write about this. If it's something involving Yumineko, I gotta just think for months because I don't want to put myself in a rabbit hole. At least with here, I don't have to put myself in a rabbit hole at times. Share stories that grow repetition. They all give Tatari form. In the Nasuverse. In the Nasuverse. This is more than a metaphor. This is more than a metaphor. It's a force that can alter reality. It's a force that alters reality. Yep. Jesus Christ, we are going old school anime tonight. Alter reality. Manipulate perception. Manipulate perception. It's a force that can alter reality, manipulate perception, and I want to be a little cheeky here. I'll use not. Again, it's the eyes of the beholder. I'll use Nanea in a sense. Can persist in under certain circumstances. There we go. I gotta be very careful the way I write this. Circumstances persist long after those who first imagined it disappeared. No. Are gone. Okay. Let's save it. Let's see what we got so far. What if the stories we tell ourselves become reality and take shape in the world? This is the reality of Tatari. It is not alive in a conventional sense, yet it moves, it acts, it responds. It exists wherever fear, rumor, and belief converge. It is as if We ourselves give Tatsuri form. I have to rephrase that. It's like, we'll just say it's like we ourselves, we give Tatsuri form, we give Tatsuri form. It's like we give Tatsuri form by just communicating with each other. The shared stories that grow with repetition, they all give Tatsuri form. In the Nasuverse, this is more than a metaphor. It's a force that can alter reality, manipulate perception, and under certain circumstances persist long after those who first imagined it are gone. I like it. Okay. Intros are always the hardest part because we have to lead into the sections in a certain way. Like, we want to start off strong and continue strong until this is all over. Like, we don't want to fall apart. Like, it'll be a very bad time if I make the beginning portion of the intro strong and then just like half-ass it towards the ending of it. And it's like, oh shit, what am I supposed to do here? Okay. Among the figures that are among the figures most infamous, if I can actually spell, most infamous, I cannot spell. It's funny, I can spell perfectly fine when I'm not on stream, but when it's stream time, streamer curse. Among the figures most infamous, for interacting with this phenomenon. Yeah, interacting. And I cannot spell. I love this ongoing gag. This phenomena is Wallachia. Alright. Its experiences. Usage. Demonstrate. The destructive potential. And he earned the Salt of Sion for many, many years. His experiences and usage. His experience and usage demonstrate the destructive potential of Tatari. When human attention lends its focus and power. Damn. Now, God, so this instrumental goes in hard for the nostalgia. Lends its focus and power. Among the figures most infamous for interacting with phenomena is Wallachia. His experience and usage demonstrate the destructive potential of Tatari when human attention lends its focus and power. Sion, by circumstance. Wrong place, wrong time. By circumstance. Shows that Tatari doesn't need to be bound to an individual person. Repeat after me. Kato. Oh man, I have PTSD. Not Wallachia. Wallachia is fine to fight. Sion. Oh, Sion dive kick. HP Sion dive kick is the stuff of nightmares. I can't say much because I subbed her. I subbed her not because I like playing Vixion, because I needed a sub to hang with everybody else that was playing her. That's terrible. She was horribly balanced in the original matches again. Xion by circumstance shows that Tatari is not bound to a single individual. Is not bound to a single individual. By circumstance, Xion by circumstance shows that Tatari is not bound to a single individual. What do I want to do here? Is not bound to a single individual. But travels. Yeah, but travels. Travels, with the currents of perception. Currents of perception. Oh yeah. Leaving traces. I'm being cheeky with this. I'm gonna be cheeky with this. Leaving traces. Leaving traces. Leaving traces. Leaving traces of influence. Of influence. Wherever it manifests. Shoutouts to Dust of Osiris. Which again is really, wow, that's that's definitely a out of left field. No, I can't even say it's out of left field. It's in perfect form to Nasu shenanigans. Fuck. With my phone. Because I gotta get that Carl Jung quote because I don't remember it off the top of my head. Okay. What are we looking at? That's a good length. Let's do the quote right now. We can do the quote, then we can actually start leading into the section. We'll start. I'm not streaming this tomorrow because I gotta work on the Yume Neko stuff, and I kind of have to work on the other video I'm gonna be releasing on Christmas. So today's Friday. Sunday, I'll stream this again. If I have enough time tomorrow, actually, I might stream this. We'll see. But if not, Sunday definitely. So, Carl Jung. Yeah, we'll do the quote right now. Carl Jung once said. Carl Jung once said. Give me a moment. What the fuck? Carl Jung once said. Man is not what he is. Not what he is, but what he imagines himself to be. Okay. Carl Jung once said, man is not what he is, but what he imagines himself to be. Tatari fits this perfectly because literally your imagination is what gives it form. So Tatari embodies this perfectly because it's imagination made tangible. No, let's be dramatic. Tatari embodies this purpose. Its imagination made its imagination made tangible. Tangible. Fear turned into reality. I noticed, kind of off topic, I noticed that YouTube implemented a dual stream feature to make this vertical, to generate this vertical. Unfortunately, that won't work for this channel because, first of all, this fits a horizontal stream perfectly because you got, this is an essay. I can just imagine you just looking at your phone like this, trying to read this. Wow. Yeah. Shorts do not work for this channel. Or just, your shorts just don't work for me. Like, even with sprite animation or this, it just doesn't work. I'm more long form. I'm more long form because it disrupts a lot of things. Like, I love pacing. And I hate when pacing is disrupted. Paucity embodies this person because its imagination, it isn't. Its imagination made tangible. Fear turned into reality. And thought given form. Whoops. Okay, in the following sections, I know we don't do it like this. I'm gonna write what we're gonna be talking about in the normal sections. It's just because this one's a little bit more. People don't know what the hell Tatari is unless you really played Melty Blood, or if you're really big into the Nasuverse or just Type Moon in general. So I'll say what I'm gonna talk about. So in the sections that follow, we will examine Tatari's nature. Tatari's nature. Its manifestations. Its manifestations in canon. And the role Wallachia and Sion play. At the end, I'm still debating whether or not I should talk about. So the right, again, I've said this before. So the right side of Melty Blood actors, again, the majority of those characters, besides Ryogi, kind of, sort of, Riz, CL, are potential Tatari manifestations because they're alter egos. So a rumor can just go around just manifesting them. So it's kind of hard with those guys. I don't want to talk about them because we can just save that for potential videos. Because me personally, I don't like repeating myself. Like, you just see my horror ones. We talk about the amygdala a lot, and it's annoying. But horror does play a crucial role in the brain. So I don't know. We'll get there when we get there. But if need be, if people actually do want me to go into detail about said characters in this, I will. I always take suggestions, but if it's better doing a separate video on specific Tsukihime / Melty Blood characters, I'm fine with just doing that. Because that's what we did with Tohno and Nadia. Which apparently, minus the views, is pretty popular. I'm like, wait, I was looking at my analytics just so I can see where I can improve. Because it's still a relatively solid channel. I saw 34 likes on it, I'm like, damn. All right. So I guess people really do like that. But yeah, as usual, if there's any requests, just let me know. I'll take care of it. So at the end, Tatari will not feel like an unknown concept. Because again, a lot of people don't know what the hell Tatari is. But a haunting reflection. Yeah, we'll be sassy, but a haunting, yeah, I'll say haunting, but a haunting reflection. A haunting reflection. By the end, Tatari will not feel like an unknown concept, but a haunting reflection of the power of imagination. Imagination! I set myself up for that one, and I'm gonna go wash my mouth out. Okay, so let's read this. I think that's good to end it. If not, I'll just add another sentence, but I think that's actually good. So let's read this. How long do I stream this for? 26 minutes. Okay. I'm gonna go have dinner soon. Oh yeah, it's kind of short, but it's fine. What if the stories we tell ourselves become reality and take shape in the world? This is the reality of Tatari. It is not alive in a conventional sense, yet it moves, it acts, it responds. It exists wherever fear, rumor, and belief converge. It's like we give Tatari form by just communicating with each other. The sheer stories that grow with repetition, they all give Tatari form in the Nasuverse. This is more than a metaphor. It's a force that can alter reality, manipulate perception, and under certain circumstances persist longer after those who imagined it are gone. Among the figures most infamous for interacting with the phenomenon is Wallachia. His experience and usage demonstrate the destructive potential of Tatari when human attention lets its focus and power. Just gotta say one thing. Wallachia, when he's in his physical form, is extremely powerful. But if he's in his phenomena form, GG's. You can't do anything. Like, it took Arcueid doing Arcueid shenanigans just to pull him out of that, and she was legitimately immobilized. She couldn't help in the final fight, going off the manga, of course. But yeah, like, in his physical form, sure, but if he's in that other form, yeah, good luck. Alright, Sion by circumstance shows that Tatari is not bound to a single individual, but travels with the currents of perception, leaving traces of influence whenever it manifests. It's the Osiris. Carl Jung once said, "Man is not what he is, but what he imagines himself to be." Tatari embodies this perfectly, because its imagination made tangible, figure turn into reality. I'm gonna have to rewrite that. That's why I fucked up. Thoughts given. I was like, why did I put though? Because his imagination made tangible, fear turned into reality, and thought given form. I make mistakes all the time. And it's great when people fact check me and correct me, especially during those sprite innovation streams. Shout out to Robert. You make my life so much easier when I get my corrections. In the sections that follow, we examine Tatari's nature, its manifestations and canon, and the role. Hold on. In Melty Blood canon, spin-off of Tsukihime, its manifestations in Melty Blood canon, and the role Wallachia and Sion play. By the end, Tatari will feel not like an unknown concept, but a haunting reflection of imagination. Okay, I like it. So we streamed for about 30 minutes. I did extra work. If I have enough time tomorrow, I'll do this again. But tomorrow is Yumineko day because I have to do. I just started the outline with the furniture, and I have to still work on the other video that I want to release on Christmas. So if I have enough time, I'll do it. I probably will have time, but we'll see. If not, Sunday, be prepared for this. Enjoy the VOD, whoever watches the VOD, and this will be a good one, in my honest opinion. It's not gonna be that long, but it'll be a good one. Besides that, take care, and I'll see y'all maybe tomorrow or Sunday. We out.